Hi guys, this is Isha Kapoor and you're watching Vlawgish. I researched on it, I talked to a few people and I realized what are these mistakes, the common mistakes that people commit. Even I am a law graduate, even I am a lawyer, I have studied the subjects, I have seen the judiciary syllabus, I have carefully scrutinized the syllabus for various states for you people. And therefore, I can now say that this video will contain those 5 prime mistakes that you all should avoid if you are preparing for the judicial service exams. Each of these mistakes, each of these points is essentially important for you to listen to and to understand very nicely. So do not skip this video unless you think that you know it all. First mistake that aspirants do many a times. They dwell so much on the social opinion. A little too much on the social opinion. Why does this social opinion come? Because when you are preparing for something and when you have declared it out, the world knows it. They feel like they have a right to give some opinion. Some of these opinions come from people who think really good about you, they care about you, they want you to proceed in the right direction. But many a times it comes from people from whom we get the kind of negative energy that we do not want to retain, that we do not even want to receive at that moment. Moreover, even when people are trying to do our good only, at times we do not need such opinions. Because at times we are in trouble with ourselves only. You will be really invested into the preparation. That I totally understand. And when you are invested, your days, your nights will be spent in studying, making notes, doing mock test series, attending lectures and whatnot. You will not have the kind of time to go out just as a normal college student has. And sometimes your friends will understand it, sometimes they'll not. So you have that peer pressure also on you to enjoy like other people are doing. So we have that conception in our mind. This conception goes like, enjoyment is what my friend thinks it is. We think that if a person is going to a club today and I don't have the time to do it, our mind automatically tells us. It's the conditioning that we have. Our mind keeps giving us signals that, oh, you're not enjoying the way you should. You're 25 years old, you're 24 to 26 years old, you should have enjoyed life. What are you doing? Why are you preparing for this exam? And then you get really demotivated. So do not depend a lot on the social opinion. That's first mistake that aspirants commit. Also, many a times when we're preparing for such exams where preparation is time taking, aspirants run into a lack of resources and personal income. It is very difficult to maintain an income source side by side while preparing for an exam, especially when you've started your coaching or any of the classes right after your college. The reason is very simple. You are preparing for something, you will have to be invested into it, and some people just don't like diverting their attention to other things. That's fine. But mark my words, if you have decided one thing in your life, do not crib over it. Make this manifestation to yourself each day that I am bound to succeed. My destiny is to succeed. And I have a reason behind that. I have a strong reason behind that because I am working hard. I am working honestly. I am not troubling anybody. Therefore, life will also not trouble me. God will not trouble me. The powers will not trouble me. So do not commit this first mistake. Before I talk about the second mistake, I want to talk to you people about one excellent platform for preparing for the judicial services exam. Why I am specifically talking about that platform in this video is because they just gave me the information that they are giving out free mock test series for all you people. Now, they prepare you for judicial services exams of various states and especially focus on states such as MP, Haryana, Rajasthan, UP. If you are one of those aspirants who are preparing for the exam on your own and you think you need some help for you to go further in this journey that you have begun by yourself, then Toprankers initiative, which is called Judiciary Gold, will definitely help you. I have carefully gone through their courses, and I even requested them to provide some rebate to the Vlawgish subscribers. They happily agreed for extending a 10% discount to all those wonderful students who want to prepare for the judiciary, who have dreams of clearing the PCSJ exam, and who are the subscribers of Vlawgish. So if you use this code Vlawgish, if you go to the description box and you purchase any of the courses from Judiciary Gold course, then you will get a 10% off by using the code Vlawgish. If you think you need some kind of scholarship as well for clearing this exam, for preparing for this exam, in that scenario also Toprankers will help you. Second mistakes that I have heard that many of aspirants commit is that saying no to practical exposure or to work exposure or to work experience. Like if you're getting a chance to go to courts part-time, to even attend your lectures and visit courts twice or thrice a week, you should do that. There are a lot of reasons for doing it. You get to do the drafting work, you get to visit the courts, you get to see what courts are like in real time, how problems are sorted there, what are the problems that the judiciary itself is facing, what is binding the judges, what is binding the lawyers, how you can develop that further once you get onto that seat, to that position. Court exposure also helps in you in your exams, such as the GK, GS exam, and in the law exams also. If I talk about drafting experience that you also get from courts, from lawyers, that also helps you in the drafting exam itself. Many states have the drafting exam as a separate exam for clearing the judiciary, for clearing the PCSJ exam. Moreover, it also helps you in your mains exam. In your mains exam, you get questions that involve analytical thinking and reasoning. And reasoning, you get to learn a lot about reasoning after talking to people, after meeting new people, lawyers, law graduates, fellow advocates, interns, and a lot of other people that are present in the court. It will also help you at the stage of your interview, because if they'll ask you questions about practical experience and practical problems that you have faced in life, you should have something to say. And in fact, you should know this, that life won't end after you become a judge, or life won't be drastically something else after you become a judge. You're going to remain the same person. You're going to remain the same beautiful person only, right? So the person that you are, of course your skills will be more polished, you will have a better standard of living economically when compared to your current position if you don't have a job right now. But you will remain this person. These small little things will give you happiness. If you like Rajma Chawal, you're still going to be liking Rajma Chawla after becoming a judge. If you like some particular kind of chicken, then you will keep enjoying that even after you become a judge. Your sorrows will be similar, your happiness source will be kind of similar only. So even after becoming a judge, you will need this practical exposure in your life to make things better for the litigants who will come before you, to make things better for the lawyers who will come before you and who may at times look up to you. The third mistake is related to studying a single subject in a day, or studying the wrong way, or giving mock tests, papers, other kind of test series the wrong way. What we often tend to do as a student is that we keep studying the same subject for 3, 4, 5 days. And I have experienced that this habit harms you the most in competitive exams, because what people tend to do is they prepare for constitution the whole day and they forget that the exam will even contain questions from the IPC, CRPC and other such subjects. Now you are on to the constitution, you're reading it, you're highlighting it, you are doing the mock test series, but the mock test series only contain questions from one subject, that's from the constitutional law. Your mind is getting trained to handling one subject at a time. You should give mock tests in a way, such kind of mock tests, such kind of mock series that have khichdi of all the subjects, all the topics therein, just as the khichdi that comes to you served in a hot bowl in the judicial services exams. If you choose the Judiciary Gold initiative, the program by Toprankers, the test series that are giving you for free, even if you don't purchase any of their courses, even if you just log into their website and you want to take up free tests, the test series that they are providing to you contains this kind of khichdi only. and that's why I'm recommending it to you. Even if you're thinking about preparing for the judiciary, I would recommend that after watching this video, go into the description box, click onto the Toprankers link, and just for once try if you're able to attempt questions that are in their free mock test paper. It will cost you nothing, but it may give you either the confidence you need in life or the motivation to do the hard work you need in life. At your screen also, you must be able to see how Toprankers exams will help you. They will give you detailed solutions, they will give you all the analysis that you need, and you will be able to track your own progress as well. How nice is that? The fourth big mistake that judiciary aspirants have admitted they have done in their life is relying too much only on the legal material. I understand you need to read all the bare acts, you need to read all the cases, all the landmark cases, you need to know even the minority opinion, anything can be asked from any of the subjects. You also need to read the state laws apart from the national legislations. But do not only rely on that, do not only keep reading that. I will give you a very simple example to prove my point. A lot of questions that are there in the GS or the GK section in the Judicial Services exam are there from the NCERT books, the social science books of NCERT that you used to study from your 6th to 10th standard. Why should you not read them once or twice or thrice fully? They will help you a lot. So you must rely on that as well. Then again, newspapers, magazines, YouTube channels. Even YouTube channels help a lot these days for students to prepare for such exams. Even video lectures are helping you a lot, provided you're not diverting your attention to Instagram and other such social networking apps. You must also read new judgments that come in each day, new legal news that come in each day. Newspapers, I told you should read newspapers, but I strongly recommend to anyone. I have dropped this habit of reading newspaper as first thing in the morning, because that used to give me a lot of negative energy, because I used to see the first paper as a second paper, second page of the paper, and a lot of bad news used to be there, which used to disturb me personally. So what I do is I either skip to the editorial section, or I don't read it in the morning. I take it as a part of my work routine and I read it somewhere in the day or in the evening. No problem in that. But you should do that. Then again, read all the new judgments that are coming in. Read minority opinions as well. Read how the judges are writing their opinions. And most importantly, read books. There are a lot of books that I have been reading and I have been learning a lot from them. I cannot even explain the kind of knowledge we get through books. Especially me being a first generation lawyer, I do not have anybody in my home who can guide me about the profession of law, who can guide me about the diverse areas that are available after completing the law degree even. Books have been helping me a lot. Because apart from my teachers, my friends, my family, books have been my best friends. So, you may read fiction, you may read non-fiction, you may read books by legal scholars, you may read books that describe major events in the legal history. That will definitely help you a lot. If you'd say, I will even give you a list of books that I have read and which I think are essential for any of the law student to read, or any of the persons who are preparing for the judiciary to read. The last mistake that judiciary aspirants do is killing their routine for the exam. So they do say that clearing this exam is their ultimate goal and they don't want anything in life. But as I told you, that even after becoming a judge, even after going to that esteemed position, you are going to remain a human being only. And a human being needs good health, good life, good people around them. Do not ditch people. Do not ditch your healthy lifestyle. Do not ditch good food. Do not ditch your sleep. These are your best friends. They're going to remain with you for life. Your career may leave you for once, but if you do good to your body, if you do good to your health, if you do good to your family, nobody is going to leave you. I'm not saying that you should put your career on the second pedestal, but at least treat them with equality. Eat your food on time, exercise in the morning. Do not think that the first thing you need to do after waking up is underlining your notes, and the last thing you should do in the night is underlining your notes. It doesn't work that way. And I am not saying it just like that. I read a lot of interviews, I read a lot of opinions. I'm actually concerned about you people. I talk to many people, and only after that I have this kind of opinion for you people. One pro tip that I have for you people is that you should set a goal each day, that I want to do this thing the next morning as I wake up. Of course, after your daily routine, after your meditation, after you complete talking to yourself for 5-10 minutes. And when you're setting that goal, keep in your mind that you should complete the task for your day, for this day, at least half an hour before your dinner. So while you're eating, you should not have that kind of pressure at your head that you have to complete this course, you have to read these notes, you have to prepare for the next day's classes. It should not happen. You will have enough time in the day to prepare for everything. One more issue that I have heard and I have experienced that judiciary aspirants face is that they face the issue of income. So if you think that you are one of those people who need a consistent source of income to be happier in life, then develop that first, and then think of clearing this exam, then think of clearing for 1 or 2 years to achieve the desired results in your exam. I will give a personal example. I know a professor, he taught me international law as well. He was a really good professor, and he is a really good professor indeed. And he was preparing for judiciary side by side. Of course, we didn't know, but then when sir cleared the exam, we got to know he cleared the DGS exam. And now he is an esteemed member of the judiciary. Of course, he was an esteemed teacher before this, but he developed a source of income for himself before he sat for preparing for it. I'm not saying everybody should do this, but those who know their own selves that I may feel demotivated by this very sole reason that I do not have a consistent source of income coming, you should do it. I have mostly seen aspirants either going towards the area of law research, being a law researcher, going into judicial clerkship, or going into teaching. Some of them also practice litigation for some time. This is also a great option because that way you will also get a lot of practical exposure. एक बात जो एंड में मुझे आपको छोटी सी कहनी है. You must be knowing Miss Shivani from the Brahma Kumaris. I was just listening to one of her videos and I heard her saying once, of course I believe in it truly, that the words you say for yourself become the truth of your life. तो जो शब्द आप बोलते हो उनसे सिद्धि हो जाती है, उन्होंने बोला था. तो हमेशा जब सुबह उठो, जब रात को सो, या दिन में जब भी अपने लिए ऐसे वर्ड्स बोलना. कुछ भी चीज़ के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, अपने लिए ऐसे वर्ड्स बोलना जिससे कि आपको खुद के लिए ब्लेसिंग मिले, गुड वाइब्स मिले, गुड पावर मिले, कंटिन्यू करने की शक्ति मिले. एनीवे, आई होप आई डिडंट बोर यू अ लॉट and I'd like to conclude this video here only. If you'd like more such videos, you can let me know. And if you are thinking of joining any classes, any coaching, any specialized institute for your training for the judicial services exam, then you must consider the Judiciary Gold platform by Toprankers. Go to the description box, at least check out their free tests that they are providing for you. Thank you. I will meet you very soon again with a new video on a new topic. Bye for now.